I am this, and we're going to be making this.
Cute little Sealand.
Yes. Okay, all of the pieces. You don't have to cut them all out. In fact, if you're doing this over a large amount of time instead of all in one sitting, don't cut them all out. It's easier to find the pieces. But they'll come out like this, and sometimes they'll have mini diagrams.
Hold it still for a moment so I can zoom in.
Anyway, so we'll get to that bit. First we're going to pleatfold stuff. And I'm going to do the head first, because the head's large and it's easier to see. And I like this head. It's a really simple head. White flaps. Get folded down. I'm just going to fold one side of this. Tell me if you can see it.
I can see.
Okay. I'm going to fold one side of this and then fold the rest off camera, because this could get boring fast. And it's hard to see, but it is white here, and I'll be folding that down too. I should have picked a Martin one, like, oh, doing Tony from Italia.
I wasn't even aware there was one.
No, it isn't, but make a Tony, and then it'd be easier to see what the heck I'm doing. I may take off the audio later. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Not a hand model, not a voice actor. You may want to just mute your YouTube. Alright. Fold that in. All will make sense eventually. And fold this too. Now, pleat folding's really nice. It's important to do. Makes it easier later.
Well, certainly when you're like, trying to put it all together and glue it.
Yeah, so pleat fold everything. And then you would fold this down. This doesn't have as many folds because it's not the side, so it won't be supporting as much. And you can see how it goes together like that. Then you fold that way, and then you put tabs of glue.
So the face.
And we will see that. And oh, you will need glue. You can use stick glue. I just can't do it. So more power to you if you can, but I like using this. And you'll need scissors, but I passed that part. So I'm not doing a bit on how to cut these things out.
By the way,
boring.
And if you're not comfortable with using that big of scissors for tiny little details, I'm pretty sure you can use maybe like...
There's flat clippers, scissors that, yes, that's the scissors I use. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just do the rest of this off camera. But yeah, so you pleat fold all this stuff down. White flaps are things you're not gonna see ultimately, so you can see a little black still here. With, you don't have to worry so much on the flaps most of the time to trim it all very clean. This is not something for someone to perfection like. If you are, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. But if that's your type of enjoyment, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, off camera. Now I have all of the little head folds done, and I know it's going to, slipping around. I have a fly that will not stand still. Anyway, it coming together like a shape like this once I glue it together. That doesn't look really good, but you can understand the basic shape before you make it instead of go, I don't know what to do. What goes down first? Okay, let's do the back of the head because it's cleaner that way. I'm now going for my glue. So please give me a minute. Okay. It doesn't take a lot of glue. And the glue flow is gonna take its time, so this could get boring. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not doing it. It's camera side, come here.
Glue Gut's camera fright.
It's clogged, it's over. I'm cutting that bit. There we go. That's work now. It would help if it was open. Okay. Alright, doesn't take a lot, just a tiny bit like that.
You can see it.
Tiny bit there. And I'm gonna do one side at a time. Because there's no reason to try and do both. And then you take this and go over like that. And whoop, turn it in. And then you just hold it for a little bit. Don't get it too wet. If you get it too wet, it's not a big problem. You just be holding it longer and stuff. And you have to get, it's getting on my hands as you can see. Like, just rub the getter over the waste basket or on the ground or whatever. Remember to clean up. Or people may not be happy with you. I don't know. That's your problem. Anyway, but yeah, do that every so often. Let your hands not get wet glue and dried glue on it too much, or else you'll wind up with sticky problems.
Yeah.
And this isn't set yet, but I can do the next side now.
The land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride. She did not love him. Despite Humperdinck's reassurance that she would grow to love him,
Okay.
the only joy she found was in the daily ride.
Oh, come on, stay. Yeah, another thing that, like, if it's really wet, it's gonna go whap. Actually, I don't think there's any way to avoid it. It's just gonna kind of do that the first time, maybe. This is why you pleat fold things, too. Just so things lay the way. I like to stroke it. Sometimes it makes it softer. I don't know. What the heck am I talking about?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I think that sounds stupid. But gotta be a first time for everything. Stay. What are you laughing about?
It's Sealand. He's energetic. He won't stay put.
He's not Sealand yet. Okay, and then that's gonna do scene. I can go on to the next bit. You may want it to dry a little. But then we go over to the front here. And we pretty much have to do this part together because the back is all glued up. But you put glue on these tabs and then do it like that. So I'm going to do that now. And I'm really going to hope this works because I'm doing it all like that way. My field of vision is this way. So I hope you can see fine because I can't. This is the first time I ever made Sealand. I've made England. So we'll see how it goes. The hat's going to be fun. No, well, I've made an England pattern.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, yeah, I just did that. I explained it ahead of time. I don't need to say it. The glue won't set up immediately, so you can focus on one side, but you're going to have to do both. You're going to have to put the glue on the sides at the same time. I would suggest you not filming the first time you do this, because my hands are getting all jittery. And I don't want to be stuff. Anyway, as you can see, it's a bit wrinkled on the top. Let's see. Oop. It's a little soft too, of course, because it's wet. So you gotta be careful of it. In fact, you gotta be careful of these things out. Don't let them drop on the ground. I've had a goto head crust flat like a pancake.
That's the one problem with these paper dolls.
They are delicate. You can't squash them.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's more of a question of also where do you store them because you have to make sure that they don't go off of anything when you have the fan on.
Yeah. Paper dolls flying. Whee! It's a bit wrinkled on the head, but that's okay because the hair, I have it pretty cut out. The hair will eventually cover that in some matter of fashion, but that will be later. And I'm just gonna let it chill before doing this final little flap. So we're gonna do standby. Okay, I'm ready to do the bottom flaps. I will attach glue to this one and this one. I'm gonna actually bend them out a tiny bit. Try and straighten them out a bit. Because if they're indented in there, they won't do anything, just the back flap. Which is okay. You don't need all the flaps to stick sometimes, but if you're a perfection flake, or perfectionist, I shouldn't say flake, I'm sorry.
Nothing against you people who are perfectionists.
Yeah, anyway, but yeah, glue on the tabs, yes, whoop, and then line this up, It's a bit long. I didn't make the pattern.
No harm will come to you. I doubt you'll get such an offer from an idiot.
Well, it's better to be long
I'm
than
gonna also
short.
turn the volume down on the movie I'm watching in a minute. Sorry. There's a little dent here.
Doesn't get eaten by the eels at this time.
Anyway. But, no, he's gonna look fine altogether. You may be going, oh no, I did it wrong, and freaking out and stuff. And trust me, once the whole project is done, no one ever sees it, and you'll probably forget about it too. Sometimes it does plague you and go, I swore, no, I must do it again. And then you'll have 10 Sealands all stand up next to the center, and then you'll be like,
And then they
only
can
had that one's head.
And then you can actually truly form a country bigger than Sealand.
Sealand, yeah. Okay, stand by.